Back.
Welcome to Stealth ARTISAN Live. I am ASHLER, your hosting gamer. I bounced out and bounced back in to just do a clip, cut the video, so make it easier on me. So yeah, that going up that way. The problem is that's gonna do it too. So let's just kill that. Try this again. Try to see if Alec shows up again. Are you still there, Alec? That is not good. Step may be there and it may need to re re oh dear. Try that again. Yeah, that is another thing. I just wish that they would allow me to
Welcome back.
cool. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, but I ended the stream and started the stream to clip the last stream that I was doing. Alright,
And I'm Alec.
boom, alright. Let's move this in, and this out. Is this being mirrored again? It might be mirrored again. Let's see. Let's see if we're... No, it's not. We're good. Cool. Okay, let's take this down here. Line to grid. Why are you crooked? Huh? No, you're not. Good. What are you up to? Alec? Let's see here. No. What are we trying to do? Pull? Oh, here, yeah.
I was born here.
Okay, grid. Why you not rotate? There we go.
I
Okay.
exist in this place called a Twitchy chat.
The twitchy jet. Alright, yeah, I really want a universal void object in this thing. Alright, this.
I ate pizza.
Oh no. Can I see in this thing? Whoa. Ah!
I can voice your chat.
Let's see here. You can voice my chat. Alright, let's try to pull this up here for a minute. So I need this extended more. Actually, you know what? That would be a good idea. Let's bring this over here. And I can actually use the side of the face of this as my ruler for this notion of a gap. Like a path. So it'd be, I want this out this way further. Then we would pull this out more like this, and we, okay, are going to
I had a strange day.
strange day.
I feel a strange presence.
Ooh. So right now, that's what it looks like, what we would have.
Bless RNG.
I need to snack on something here. So if you can imagine that as a stairway, that would be more centered like here.
A presence I have not felt since. LOL.
Literally, though, I think I would want it to land in the middle. Like over here. I want this opening line to be here. I don't know how to properly rotate that. Let's see here. Let's see if I can't figure this out. Because I think it may have to do with something with this stuff over here.
Now I feel a strange presence of negative energy since about last night.
Oh, okay, there we go. Boom. Yeah, I don't know about the notion of negative energy anymore. I think negative energy is akin to the other side of the coin, which is an observation of a feeling being seen from one perspective versus another, but which is the same thing. My thing with any of that stuff now is I just use it. Because the thing that I do is I with like pain management and emotional uh, management. Basically, I sit with that feeling or that pain and interpretate it, or try to get to the point to interpretate it like it is a song inside my body. And if I sit and listen to it long
Yup.
enough, the the notion of it being a bad thing flips, the perspective flips, it inverts, and then becomes like a good thing. Now I know if I've told you about this, but yeah. I think that's the notion of, in my mind, the active, one of the good active processes of like meditation is to meditate in that with that notion, with that in mind, to sit with self, to actually experience a thing to the point where that it loses its meaning, or possibly the opposite of that is that you experience its meaning, so then it's gets to turn off or go away or whatnot. Because the notion of like um, clutching your fist around a feeling or a problem will keep it there. It won't go away if you actually kind of keep your hand open with it and just watch it. Then there's the ability for it to be free and move out of your hand, kind of a thing.
Yes, indeed.
So I'm glad I found this that I can rotate in degrees, like in between here. This is very nice. So I think I could possibly, what would I do? I would actually run that right there and then extend from here, I guess, maybe, to try to get this to go where I'd want it. Shit. It's been a minute since I messed with this. I've been working on Death Stranding Reddit crap. There was a threat of hearing the last...
Cool story, Bob. Spiritual unfoldment time with ASHLER.
Right. on the last, what is it? State of Play? I don't know if you saw that. The last State of Play, Alec. But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I dig the, what is it? Problem-solving, angst, which is, I think, life in general and whatnot. Alright, can we do this? Alright, brain. Switching gears. We will... Okay,
I haven't had the time.
Yeah, I haven't had the time. They try to process stuff. Yeah, I think that's also one of the big problems, is that making time for that stuff, man. To chill out. Thing is I feel that you can do it actively in the moment, though. You just what is it? It gets to a really interesting spot, because if you're actively doing it, all the stimulus, all the
Yes.
visual stimulus, the feeling your body, the aches, pains in your body, the emotional feedback, which seems just like the aches and pains. It's just we've separated it a little bit. You know, there's a place emotions is just like pain in the body. There is an actual place in the body that it is actually emitting, and from that place we interpretate it as being, you know, happy, sad, good, whatever, bad, kind of whatever. So
I've been meditating more.
you've been meditating more? Cool. So do I need to just widen this on the bottom? Is that what I need to do to make this easier on me? Oh, no, no. You, you, you. Where you at? Where you at, bud? There you go. Good job. And cut. Cool. Cool. I think... do feel like that's gonna currently be too tall, but... because that is a person size right there, and that's a little bit bigger, but that's not too bad. Thing is I feel like the thickness on this thing is maybe needed a little bit more. So let's turn the grid back on. Let's turn pull on the face back on.
The subject matter I run with can sometimes make me double guess myself.
Yeah. Creating foundations of belief systems, even though that they may be
IT not posting or the problems I once had.
airy-fairiness or whatever, then yeah. Yeah, it's... so yeah, I think that eventually may work. The tricky bit will be to figure out...
It's accepting myself. I feel like I am starting to.
Ugh. I think I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh. We'll see. Yeah. Yep. I knew I had another one in me. There may be another one after that here in a minute. Still kind of tingling. So yeah, that might work as a thing. So I would just cut a pathway like that. The problem is right now, now I'm regretting the notion of this. So I need to do that.
Bless the Holy One.
And I guess if I did this, that would drop that, right? Huh. It would extend that out, but that's not bad. So what we're looking at here right now, with that in mind, is that is our floor slope stair. And then that would mean I would need this to extend some more, possibly out here. That would set that kind of off a little bit. But if I had two of these like next to each other, so you would have a set of stairs going down. Imagine cutting down through a thing, and then right here in this building there would be an arch cutting through here. So you'd have kind of a subway line going here, but then you would have that same setup going the other way. It'd be cutting this direction so that you would have one going down here and then one going the opposite way. So this is where you would be, this line right here, this section, would be your platform for the stairs going down. And then you would, on the opposite side, on this side, you would have this direction. So to get down on this side, you would have to walk around and go down. And on this side, you have to walk around and then go down. If that makes any sense. And if you were looking at it from this direction here, with this kind of be an archway this way, so you would have on this side, there'd be a set of stairs that would be, you'd walk into, and then they would go down to that other section, and then you would walk around on the back side of this. And probably you would have these guys here, like these rope dudes, maybe, just blocking it off, or some other thing that's similar to this. Probably something else, because these things are a little bit big. Like a little fence going around it so you don't fall in the hole. And then just stairs that would X next to each other. And possibly maybe even the notion of that Xing you could, yeah, let me do that. This is show a physical let's just copy this. So if we copy that, actually, no, we are going to turn our grid back on first. Grid, copy. I'm going to turn up the grid first. Okay, yeah, okay. And we are going to flip. Beautiful. I think that's correct. So it'd be like that. So if you can imagine this portion of this being gone. So this, you imagine this object being something that would cut into this, basically. This would be the negative space that would be being removed. And this would be free air above here, but it's sticking out so that it makes sure that it actually cuts it out. So this is this thing right here. I need to create an asset, like maybe even, I don't think I want it to be this one. I almost feel like I want it to be this one here. I want this to go there with a cut, and then I want then this one up here, above here, would be our building that I need to turn into a thing there, which will be that I just turn this guy off. Oh, oh well. Still emitting. Insane. Okay, so basically it would be getting rid of that face to a certain degree. It would just basically, I'd create another asset like this that had an archway in it, and then run those crosses up to it. The tricky bit is going to be how I have this set up, this thing saved. Me to get into the guts of this block to free it from the rest of the blocks so I can actually edit it will be the tricky bit. But I think I could pull it off. The cool thing is if I do this right, what I can maybe do is do that, and then on this side what I would do is take this thing here and maybe I could mirror it instead of having it how it is. And I don't know if I can do that. We'll have to see if that's possible
Be right back.
to mirror seed. But yeah, let me go ahead and drop into here with the actual gameplay. So up here I got this guy with lanterns on the thing there. We have door, copper door, which I feel like there's going to be a depending on the part of the city that you're in, you'd have transition from the green copper to this copper. So with the oxidizing effect that it has on it, so that you would have places where they kept, kept the copper nice. Oh, that's odd. Need to fix that. See that spacing? That spacing's off. So I need to take those two and move them in. Probably, yeah, all those ones. Which, how bad is this? Are these ones aligned okay? Yeah, these ones aligned fine. Cool. So, let's go ahead and do that real quick.
I'm going to play Killing Floor.
Alright. I think I'm gonna be pretty after
Can I invite you to a chat?
possibly. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to move these two things over. Then I'm gonna end the stream. Then I'm gonna go eat something, and then I may be able to do something. Because I quickly wanted to make a video just so I could send to my brother so he could see this. And then I was just going to stop it, but then I got sidetracked and then sidetracked and then sidetracked. But yeah. After I'm done doing that, then yeah, I'll hit you up on a party.
Then I should wait.
Because I may play around with you, maybe. Because yeah, I haven't eaten since I've gotten up, which I got up late. Okay, so what do I need to do to fix this? I need to click this.
My system is old, Sue.
So I need to select this. Select this.
Then you should eat.
Yeah. That's why I had to. That's why you heard me crunching a little bit ago with some peanuts. I'm like, oh god, I'm hungry. I forgot to eat. This was just supposed to be quick.
LOL. Well, catch you later.
Cool. Will do. Alright. I think that should have fixed it. I think we should be good. Oh, no. It fixed that one. Was I not moving them in tandem? Come on. Booyah. Alright. And I like this effect here, the stuff popping up through this. I like that, where there's this weird little design here. And I think I will end up creating a seeded asset for the ground. Something. Some texture. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Even if it's just like something very vague. Like it may just be just cutting these squares a little bit more, or adding some up and down on it, just so it has a little bit of not solid cement, which I'm fine with the notion of it being like that, where it's maybe been poured. Cool. Alright, well that was me. This was Stealth Artisan Live, and I am ASHLER. Thanks for everyone that dropped by. And until next time, let us return to the shadows and praise the moments we share.